Dear friend, it is day 3 of our 7-day Christmas countdown. It is featuring Ghanaian jollof rice. Listen, I always wondered if there was any noticeable difference in Nigerian and Ghanaian jollof. Tasting it and now cooking it in my kitchen makes it clear that there is a big difference. Whilst key ingredients are similar, the major difference in this and other recipes is the type of rice used. The Ghanaian jollof recipe calls for jasmine rice. Other than that, you use peppers, scotch bonnets, onions, chicken stock or broth. The scotch bonnet, of course, is optional. You do not have to use it if you do not want heat. First thing we're going to do is we're going to heat up some oil and we're going to chop up some onions. If you have the white onions, it's fine. The red onions is equally great. We're going to have to fry this for nothing less than 10 minutes until it is very fragrant. I heard from a very good Ghanaian friend that this also makes a big difference. The amount of time that's dedicated to frying the onion. As you can see, my onion browned slightly before I went in with my tomato paste. That was very intentional. When you introduce your tomato paste, you need to reduce the heat to somewhere between medium and low and continue frying for about 10 to 15 minutes. Just keep on stirring and frying and stirring and frying to prevent burning. On the side, we're going to prep our pepper, blend, and we're going to add it into the tomato paste that's frying. This pepper sauce needs to be red. So if you're selecting your peppers, you will need to be very intentional about picking red, bright red peppers. And that's just because the color of your pepper will impact the overall look of the dish. Jollof rice is an aesthetically pleasing dish, so you don't want to compromise on the redness of your peppers. Now we go in with our seasonings. We went in with chicken bouillon cubes and our bay leaves. As always, the recipe and the list of ingredients will be detailed on the website foodsturvs.ca. The link is in the description box. Now I've added in my chicken broth. It is time to let this simmer and come to a soft boil while we prep our rice. The jasmine rice is nice, but it does have quite some starch, so you need to rinse and rinse and rinse until you've gotten rid of most of that starch. When the rice is all washed, you want to add it into your pepper mix. Just mix and combine the pepper and the rice together and cover. It is best to try to refrain from, overly opening the pot while cooking. So perhaps you want to time this cooking. It should cook well between 45 minutes to an hour on low heat. It has to be low heat. You cannot cook this rice on high heat because it's going to burn too much. And that's usually the mistake a lot of people might make when making rice. They feel because it's still tough in texture, they want to add more water. Don't add any water. Just keep the heat on low, cover, and let it continue to steam and cook until it has reached the desired texture. It is usually served with a little bit of shito on the side. Shito is a fried pepper sauce eaten by the Ghanaians. I made some fried chicken wings that day, and yep, this is the final dish. Add this to your feast and it will be a banger. Thank you so much for watching. If you are yet to subscribe, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also like and share. Join me tomorrow on the day 3 of our 7-day Christmas countdown as we make Somalian sugo sukar.